Welcome to Tree Removal 2018, Arbor Adjustments in the Backyard. And let's take a look at what we started with. Here you can see our backyard as it's been since we moved in. Big, beautiful oak tree, a couple of palm trees, really big oak tree. The problem is the roots have hit the house, it's cracked our patio, and it's offset. And that palm tree there was killed by lightning. So the first thing we're going to do is take the palm tree down next to it because it was pretty much on its way out anyway. So we're ready to get it over, and there she goes. Wham! Oh, by the way, anyone seen the cat? After that, the dead palm tree goes. Come on, Justin, push, push. Good man, good man. Strong guy, Justin, huh? Okay, now we're going to start working on the oak tree. Here we go with the oak tree. And as we take the oak tree, we see that Cody's way up there. Now, Tanner's got a line on it. They're using pulley systems and ropes to make sure that these trees fall exactly where they want them to fall. And the branches are being very well controlled, as you saw there. Now we have another branch, boom, right down, held up by that pulley system so that there's no problem with where it's falling. And now that we have those sides trimmed, of the three sides, the middle, the left, and the right, we're going to finish the right. And here we go, get that last large trunk. It's gonna fall. No, it's not gonna fall. Yes, it is. There it goes. Now, a few things here, a little cleanup. Here's a small limb here, a branch there. Trying to get things out of the way. Still using that pulley system to make sure nothing falls. Now the dangerous one. I'm in the porch, and you can see this branch is very big, and right over the porch. This is one of the ones we were really concerned about, because if this thing should fall down, it could take out the porch. So they have Justin and Tanner over there pulling on the pulleys, Cody on the top, and look at this, beautiful. They put it down without damaging anything. More branches coming down in a controlled fashion. They want to try to keep them out of the lake as much as possible, although it's impossible because they're all hanging over the lake. But Cody's cutting it in a way here so that it should fall, and they have the pulley system set up. And we'll see that when it does come down, in a second here, you see it comes down exactly where they want it. Let's get another one out of the way. This is a really big guy. You can see he's got a lot of separate branches branching out in every direction, pardon the pun. So we want to be careful when we pull this one down. And here it comes. Here, 1, 2, 3. And look at that. The pulley system pulled it right in, out of the way. Still again, another branch. You want to make sure that it doesn't fall into the water or onto the other tree. There's a small oleander there. So, yeah, here we go. Kept it away. And now we're starting to go on that big middle one. That one can take out a lot of stuff. So we're cutting a notch. Cody's here cutting a notch in the tree to help direct the fall along with pulleys. And here's Cody still cutting the notch because it's very difficult. You can see here, he's really smoking away at that thing. It took about a good 15 minutes just to get that one notch cut out. It took just as long to cut the main branch off too. But he's going at it. The guys are set. We got the pulleys out. We want to make sure that that doesn't take out the porch or the neighbor's fence because it could reach it. I'm actually in the neighbor's yard thinking the branches might still find me. And here it comes, and look at that, perfect. They brought it down perfectly. Now, it's the end of day one. Still a lot of stuff floating around. We've been cleaning up branches all day, but day two, we're bringing in the heavy equipment. We've got a backhoe with the scoop in the front to help move these big, heavy logs. First thing we're going to do is pull that big branch out of the water. Got it tied up, Pat? That's Jeremy there. You got it tied up? Yeah, I got it tied up. And pull, and that's not moving. So let's go ahead and get all these other things out of the way. A lot of small cutting large branches into small, but you can see the size and the thickness of those logs that we're removing. This is a 1-ton backhoe, and we used it pretty much to its capacity. In fact, with the main trunk, we had to end up cutting it in half and pushing one side, then the other piece. Now that everything's out of the way with the heaviest strap, there we go. Now the tree is coming out of the water. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All the small branches down. Last thing left is the main trunk and this one little section of tree branch that's left. And as you can see, Cody's working at it again, smoking with that saw blade. They have new blades on here too, and they're still going at it. Here you can see he's just about done. He's almost through. I was so excited. I looked away for a second, and the darn thing fell off. So I didn't catch it falling down. But you can see here, it's pretty big. I have a size 11 foot, and you can see here that that is a pretty big log, and very difficult to move. Finally, we have the main log. Keeping tension on it, as you see there with the backhoe. You have the short saw on one side and the long saw on the other. So the short saw goes about 1.5 feet in the tree, and the long saw goes maybe 2.5 feet in. And they're trying to cut along it and cut along it and cut along it. It did not want to come down. Finally, now we're trying to tug, but no good. Give it a tug. Nah, it's not going anywhere. Come back. Let's give it another tug, all right? Hit the gas. Wham! No, that tree's not moving. So Cody's still cutting at it. He says, let's cut the other side. This side seems to be getting there. I think we got one side cut. There's just a little bit left. Still holding on for dear life. But we're ready to go. Give it a tug and bam! There it goes. My wife was inside the house. She heard the thud. So the end of the second day, they've collected all the loose stuff and put them in big piles. They're going to tie it up tomorrow and paid an extra day for that backhoe so that they could do this. Take all those branches in one big pile and just drag them out to the trailer. This is about the third trailer load that they've had to take with them. And the problem with it is they got it out there, but they had to load it all by hand. We've had a bit of a rain, which has made it even worse because the grass is wet and those big logs are heavy. They ended up having to use that backhoe to push and shove them all the way along through the side of the house, and they're trying to get it on the trailer now. There's one small one you can see on there already, and this one's just about there. You can see that Jeremy just used that one log to hold it in place as they just try to reposition it, and we're almost there. Just another push. It's just almost there, and come on, and there it is. Good job, guys. Good job. Now let's just make sure it's on that trailer all the way. Give it one more shove with that backhoe, Cody. Good job. Good job. All right. Sorry for the distortion. I took this from inside my screen. Now we have Alex is here with his grinder, and he's going to start grinding down that stump. Look at that thing. It's cutting through it like butter. Just bit by bit, grinding through it. Makes tons of sawdust, but he's grinding away at it. Here's a better shot. You can see it's about halfway through. Every once in a while he had to stop and use his scoop to move all of that sawdust out of the way. Now he's going to come at it from the other side. And there he is, and he's just about got this one done. He also ended up being able to get the 2 palm tree stumps and some of the roots cut down, and here we go. It's all done. Finishing up, he rakes it smooth. Another couple of weeks of rain and just regular activity, and the grass will grow right up through that stuff. So here it is. Job completed. So let's go back. How did it start out? There we were at the very beginning. All that hurricane damage just waiting to happen. And now we're safe. No more concern about trees falling or branches damaging anything. We will not leave it bald. We are going to get some landscaping done. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show.